Hi everyone. So as we all know that Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be released and there is Lady Deadpool in it. So I wanted to recreate something like that with Midjourney and I'll be using another software called Krita. You can run that locally on your own PC. So everything is like Midjourney is not free, but Krita is free. So let's get started. First of all, I am using this particular prompt. This is the prompt version. I particularly realized that female version of Deadpool, like writing it, prompting it in this way was producing better results rather than writing Lady Deadpool. So probably Midjourney doesn't have a great idea of what it is. And it also produces the images with masks always. So I wanted it something without mask because that was the whole thing about the movie that people didn't know who is going to play Lady Deadpool. So that's the thing. And along with that, I am using image prompt. So this is the Midjourney Alpha UI on their website, and don't worry, you can use the same prompt on Discord as well. So everything will be similar. So just for the reference, using this is like using image prompt. Now if you choose this clip icon, this is basically style reference that we use sref, that we use in Discord, and this is the cref, which is the character reference. We are normally using this, and we actually do not want, this is the image, this is a random image I found on internet. Don't worry, because we'll be using image weight of 0.25. So remember, Midjourney version 6 can go from 0 to 3. We are using 0.25, which is like the most nominal weight possible. And most of the time you would see that it will not even follow this particular pose or this particular person, because the image weight is so less. The default is 1, so we are using 1/4 of that. But what it creates is that it takes some kinds of like normal information. For example, it can be eyes, it can be the skin tone, and it mixes to give a very realistic tone. Like I have personally seen, if I don't use this and I use this, there is a slight difference. Like particular setting here, we can select like what kind of orientation we want. 2:3 I am going for. I am using the raw mode. So this would be style raw, which we use in Discord. And here I would go for the speed. Let's take, I was using relaxed. The stylization is 300. So along with that, what I would do is I'll generate. Okay, so the images are good, but I think we can create better ones. So I'll rerun. Okay, so we have generated quite a few, and you can see there are some which I generated before also. So I kind of like this one. This is also quite unique and different. And do not worry, I know these look very plasticky and the quality is not good. Everything is going to be changed in Krita. So don't worry, this is just for the composition. And you'll understand in a second, like the faces and everything will be changed. So I think this looks good because there are swords, the dress matches with Deadpool's. So I kind of like this. So next thing what we'll go is that we'll copy this to Krita. Okay, so everyone, we are in Krita. And if you have used Photoshop before, you'll see that it is pretty similar, but you don't need to get overwhelmed because a lot of things I'll explain in this. You don't need to worry about the installation and everything right now. I'll make a separate video for the installation. It is completely free. Do not worry. We'll just copy and paste it here. You know. So as you can see, I have imported this here. Now you just need to remember that this particular tool, This is freehand selection, so you can select any part here, right? So this is basically in painting, and I am using in the backend, I am using the same turbo model for Dreamshaper that I used, XL1. Okay, now the thing is that first of all, what we need to do, the idea which I generally like is that I'll pass this whole image through and like refine it. So I'll slightly denoise it. You don't need to do anything. What you do is that select this rectangle. This selects and control A. This selects the whole image, right? You can see, or you can select like this also. You can do whatever you want. So I selected this. Now what I'll do is I'll actually bring it down to somewhere, let's say 40, right? And you don't even need to provide anything, but if you want, you can provide, and I'll refine it. So you see, when you bring down the strength, it becomes refined. Now if you see, if you click on it, you see that the image has changed. So you can generate some more. Don't worry about the face. We'll change the face as well. Just see whether this looks realistic or not. The textures of her costume and everything. So another one is ready. So this was the mid-journey version. Just look at the textures and then see this. These seem more realistic. Now you can slightly play with the strength as well. So if I bring it to 35%, this is basically denoising. So remember what we used to denoise in Forge Web UI. We used to do it 0.35, 0.4. This is the same thing. So this is the normal one. This is width. Now you have to keep some things in mind, like you can see this detail here is pretty good, the clip, but when you go here, it is slightly changed. So we'll go through this, and I think this one looks best because all these like creases and everything look perfect. Okay, so we'll deselect it, we'll select the freeform one. If you click on this check mark, this becomes, actually this becomes a new layer. So you can see, you can anytime delete that layer and you will go to the previous one. So it's not difficult at all. If you want, you can erase some parts of it to keep the previous image as well, but I kind of like it. So you see, this kind of looked plasticky. Like this was realistic, but not at that level. The textures and everything, this looks. Now what I'll do is that I'll just, and I am doing all of this using my mouse only. That's why I messed up. But the thing is, make a very rough selection of the face, and you can write like beautiful face. If you want, you can put negative prompts here as well. So I'll write weird eyes, ugly, and now I'll take it to around 50. You can play with the strength, that is not a big deal, and you can refine. You see, instantly the face has changed into something beautiful. So we can try on with some more variations. I'll reduce the strength to 40 as well. So this is ready, as you can see, and this looks pretty good. Now, if you want, you can change some things as well. You can go to the eyes and change it as well. So this image looks pretty good to me. So this is the whole process that I generally follow, and this is Lady Deadpool for you guys. Another interesting thing which I just wanted to show you is that if I select a brush, right, and let's paint anything, like I'll do this, okay, then I'll go to this and I'll write gold chain. So see, this became the gold chain. So when you are painting, like with the brush, you are helping it give a particular direction, shape, as well as color. So you can add small things. This is intricate, so it is not as good, but still. Now you can go to this face, you can select it. If you want, you can go to here and you can keep it according to you. And at any time, even if you select it, you can just remove the layers. This is same like Photoshop. So this was it, guys, and if you have any other doubt, please leave the comments below. Thank you.